Last year, just at the shoulder season between autumn and winter, we visited Beitostølen again. The purpose for our visit this time was to hike Bessheim, one of the more famous mountains in Norway. Sadly, the weather gods were not on our side, and after about a week of continuous rain, snow and fog, we decided to postpone this particular hike. We stayed at the Radisson Blu Beitostølen, which, as always, gave us incredible service and amazing food, both breakfast and dinners. Despite the bad weather, luckily there's plenty of other things to explore in this area. As we had a rental car for the weekend, we decided to go for a drive and admire the autumn colors with specks of snow. After this, we drove up to Valdresflye, which was entirely covered in snow and fog. We visited the cafe Flye 1389, which sold local soda and freshly made and even gluten-free waffles. The colors of autumn were really adding to the already magnificent landscapes in this area. Our next stop was Bessheim fjellstue, an old Norwegian mountain cabin serving traditional food. As we drove back to our hotel, we suddenly got an idea. We could not do our planned hike to Bessheim, but maybe we could do a shorter hike. The next morning we set out to hike Bitihorn, as we'd seen several people doing this hike as we passed the mountain the day before. Mount Bitihorn is 1,607 meters above sea level, and the hike is about 2 to 3 hours each way. Several of the rocks along our trail had been marked red, meaning we could maneuver after this while hiking. With the view being suboptimal, this really came in handy. The view from the top, really don't know anything about. It was super windy, cold and foggy, and after a few selfies and some footage to prove we found the top, we walked a bit back down again to find a more sheltered spot to enjoy our lunch and a victory beer. We then hiked back down again, grabbed some food, and then we drove back to Oslo. We'll definitely be back, and hopefully we can successfully hike Bessheim and maybe even Bitihorn again with a view this time during 2021.